Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Slade with a rough stretch, but as they say, it's how you respond to the tough times that truly defines you. Can he come through today for his team? It's the Somerset Patriots and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Just about to get started. And on the hill in this one, Slade. Here's some more info. Opposing batters have struggled against him this year, batting under 200. Think about this. From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 Major League starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200. Only 5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective it makes him to keep that batting average against down. Jackson Castillo, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1. The pitch. Pops this one up. Gets there. Got it. Well, he tried the bunt but couldn't quite get it squared up. When that happens, you can pop the ball up or guide it to the wrong spot and right to a fielder. Bases empty, 1 away. Jonathan Ornelas, the next to hit. It just misses. A ball and no strikes. Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. And another ball. 1 out and the base is empty. Way inside, and that hits the batter.
Batting third, the third baseman, DJ.
Stepping to the plate for Somerset, DJ Gladney. Misses again, 5 in a row. The 1-0 pitch. That one in the dirt and gets away. That's heads-up base running to get to second on the wild pitch. Now the inning-ending double play is a lot less likely. Tough break for the pitcher. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Slade will challenge the call, thinking it was a strike. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for him. Next pitch, in for a strike. Gladney wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And that one missed by a micron. The call is overturned. So they still have both challenges. 1 out with a runner at second. And ball 4. 2
Take your
away.
base.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ernesto Martinez.
And now,
Jr.
Ernesto Martinez Jr. homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Hard hit for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Fifth, the designated hitter.
Always
Tyler
feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Pure hitting right there. He got the front foot down right on time, kept the hands inside the ball, and squared it up beautifully for a line drive base hit. Slade ready to go again after giving up the run. Still in control of how this inning ends. That one ripped, but foul. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. This to third. Oh, great stop. Throw from the knees.
He's out of there.
There's one. On to first.
He's
Safe.
in there. He's safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try
Batting
there.
sixth, the second
I like
baseman,
what I saw
Ed
from him on that play. He had a
Tejeda.
good internal clock, knew he had to get the throw away quickly after the diving stop. Good work to get the out. Now it's the second baseman, Manuel Tejeda.
Ball.
Hardman leads off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. And now the 2-0. A frozen rope. Makes the grab on the run. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left aboard. We move on to the bottom of the first. The Patriots lead it 2-0. Patriots at the plate
Leading
here in
off
the
for
second inning.
Somerset, the
Kennedy
right fielder,
Corona getting ready to hit.
Corona.
Corona making the start in right, 25 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. Just
No,
missed.
off the plate.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Now the left fielder, Garrett Martin. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently, just 1 hit in the last 5 games. First pitch
That's a
misses,
ball.
ball 1. And a high fly out to center. 2 away.
Batting 9, the catcher, Miguel Palma.
2 down now. Next up, Miguel Palma.
Strike one.
Recovering well after he had a rough first inning, and the manager can keep the bullpen idle a while longer. That one finds the zone. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes.
Foul ball.
Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. 2 outs and nobody aboard. In the air along the left field line. And he makes the catch. Are you kidding me right now? Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit. Slade, ready to go again. They're trailing, so just looking to keep his team in striking distance. In the air to left. And that is foul. On 0-1, the delivery. Squares to bunt, but misses. And here's the 0-2. Right side, hard hit. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas.
Nobody on with 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jonathan Ornelas. Hit by a pitch the first time up. Bash down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. In the air, out to right. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, DJ Gladney.
Base is empty with 2 out. Digging in for the Patriots, DJ Gladney. On the corner for a strike. Swings through it. Up the middle, collects, fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. They go down in order. It's the start of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Ernesto Martinez Jr.
Ernesto Martinez Jr.
Bash down the right side, but foul. Rocks and fires. Up the middle. Handles the chance. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Couldn't get the out, but what a defensive effort. Covered a ton of ground and then made a strong throw to make the play a little closer. Slade back to work after the speedy leadoff hitter got on. We'll need to keep an eye on that runner here. Hardman
Ball
at the
one.
plate for the second time and takes ball one. Here's the 1-0 offering.
No.
Back.
Quick toss to first and back in there. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Up the middle. That's a hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. And he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Here's the second baseman, Manuel Tejeda, 0 for 1. Right down the chute, strike one. First and second here with nobody out. In the dirt. Dodges that fastball. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. And now the 2-1. Line to right for a base hit. And here comes the runner. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. The run will score. And they take a 3-run lead.
The right fielder, Kennedy.
Picks himself up an RBI. Good fundamental hitting on the pitch away. Step through it and poke it to the opposite field. He showed a nice approach there. Slade looking to limit the damage here. 1 run in, but still time to work his way out of this. Corona stands in here, takes ball 1 low. After giving up 3 straight hits, now he's fallen behind against this batter. Whatever they need to do to break him out of this rhythm, now is the time.
Ball 2.
This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well.
That's a strike.
Foul ball there. Two and two, here's the pitch. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. That's a frustrating moment. That one didn't look terribly outside, but he's handling it well on the mound. Payoff pitch. Battling here, fouls it away.
Out.
3-2 now. Line drive. That's a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody
Now
out.
batting. The
4
left
hits in a
fielder,
row, and they're
here is
really seeing the ball well.
Martin.
With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Slade won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that you'd like to get a redo on. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now,
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Nick Enright. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one. Slade struggled a bit and couldn't get through 4 innings. Honestly, he was probably capable of doing more for him, and he'd probably tell you the same thing. It'll be interesting to see what he learns from this outing. Slade has hit some rocky times of late. This kid puts in the work, though. It'll be fun to see if he can show everyone what he's capable of today. It's the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Hartford Yard Goats. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Go for the last half of the inning. And here is
The second
Adael
baseman,
Amador.
Number 1, Adael Amador.
The 0-1. Nice eye right there. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. Smoked into left for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Nobody out and a runner at first. Grounder to the left side, and it goes just foul. And here's the 0-2. On the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Runner at first, nobody out. That's a strikeout looking. Frozen with the heater at the knees. Sliced hard, but foul.
Ball one.
On the ground, could be two. To second, but he beats the throw, safe. That's an absolute gift to the offense on what should have been a fairly routine double play. They've been given new life at the plate. Let's see if they take full advantage of it. Slade back at it after the error, looking to put that in the rear view. Zach Kokoska in the box now, takes strike one. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. In the air to left. Micheletti drifts towards it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 30, Sterling.
Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Sterling Thompson. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. 2 outs, runners at first and second. This one is labeled very deep, and that's a foul ball. There's a strike. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. They leave 2 runners on base, scoreless after 1. On to the bottom of the
Leading
second.
up
Stepping
for
the
the
plate for
yard goat,
Hartford,
the
Braylon
designated
Wimmer.
hitter, Braylon
Wimmer, the number
Wimmer.
6 hitter in today's lineup, and usually in left field, but today he's the designated hitter.
That's a ball.
Ground ball to the right side. Handles the chance. That's the first out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Andy Perez.
Base is empty, 1 away. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Andy Perez. Fastball for a strike. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 1 out and the base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. Already 2
Batting
gone in the
the
home
right
half of the
fielder,
second
number
inning.
44,
Perez disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Robert Kalaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Right-hander kicks and deals. And the count 1-2. Two outs and nobody aboard. Good job to fight that one off. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the inning. We've played 2 innings. No score. All set for the bottom of the
Leading up
third.
for
Here's the
yard
catcher,
goat,
Cole
the
Messina.
catcher, Cole Messina.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Ball. Down.
Two 1 pitch coming. Bounced back to the mound. High bouncer into the outfield. That's a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit.
Amador.
Slade back to work after the leadoff hitter got on. Amador in the box now, takes strike 1. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Go ahead, run at first. Nobody out. Here in the back end of the third inning. In the dirt, but blocked. No movement on the bases. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And 1-2. Up the middle. Off balance speed. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 23, Chris.
So digging in, Chris Bryant. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. And that's a base hit. They fire it in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. And the batter will be the shortstop, Rock Reggio. Came into the game on defense, first trip to the plate here.
Ball.
The 1-0 pitch. To the right side. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 innings in the books in this one. We're all tied, 0-0. Welcome back. The Yard Goats at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 28.
The Yard Goats moved to Hartford in 2016 after more than 30 years in New Britain, Connecticut. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Fly ball to center. Nimala moving under it. Gets there. Got it.
Now batting, left fielder, Sterling.
Nobody on with 1 out. Now the left fielder, Sterling Thompson. Went down on strikes the first time through. Bash down the right side, but foul. Strike 2. Struck out looking for the backwards K. 2 outs already in the home 4th. Not a perfectly spotted fastball with 2 strikes, but got away with it. The hitter might have been expecting something closer to the edge of the zone and simply couldn't adjust in time. Wimmer stands in now and watches strike 1. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
Andy Perez, the next to hit. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Swing and a miss. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ground ball, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They leave 1 runner on base. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Yard Goats batting.
The right fielder, number 44. Robert.
Calaz, only 20 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Bashes this one to deep left center. It's back there. And gone! Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. Third home run of the season. And that gives them the lead. It's 1-0. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. An absolute rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming off the bat was impressive. He can feel very good about that dinger. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Slade won't go any further tonight, and they trail as the starter exits, but a good job to keep them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Angel Bastardo,
Angel
coming into a game trailing by a
Bastardo.
small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Slade, some decent work in a shorter start. He showed some good competitive fire in this start. He kept the team in a position to come out on top, even if they ultimately fell short. Slade, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Portland Sea Dogs and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And towing the slab, Slade. And he likes pitching at home. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. Slade, ready to go, looking to set the tone right out of the gate. Ground ball to second. It's there, one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Max Ferguson.
Nobody on with one out. Now the third baseman, Max Ferguson.
No, that's out.
On the ground, right side,
Foul
and it
ball.
goes just foul. One out and the base is empty. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike. Two gone. Base is empty with two out. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Jason DeLay. Just missed. Here comes the 1-0.
Hee-haw!
And the 1-1. And fires in a heater at 95. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Turns, rocks, and fires. That misses the
that's
zone.
low, that's a ball.
And the count is even, 2-2. Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here, fouls it away. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Tremendous battle by the hitter here. I'm impressed with the way he's approaching this AB. A frozen rope. And that's that. End of a half inning of play, no score. The Sea Dogs at the plate here in the second inning.
Baseman, number 22, Drew Earhart.
That's a ball.
This one high in the air, out to left center. McCarty on the move to the alley. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Tyler McDonough.
One out and the bases are empty. Now it's the shortstop, Tyler McDonough. McDonough starting at shortstop, batting fifth today, and he was a third-round pick back in 2021.
Ball, that's down.
Two balls,
Ball,
no strikes, the
outside.
count. Second inning, no score thus far. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing lifted to left field. Tracks it down for the out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 7, Yoferi.
Two down now.
Rodriguez.
Now it's the right fielder, Yoferi Rodriguez. Fly ball out to left field. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Here we go in the top of the
Leading
third,
off,
scoreless
the second
ball
baseman,
game. Digging
Nick
in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Nick Sogard. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. This one pretty far back, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 10, Stanley Tucker.
Bases empty, one away. Now at the dish, Stanley Tucker. Swing and a long drive to left field. He can admire this one. It's out of here. An absolutely titanic shot. And that gives them the lead. It's 1-0. Clearly, he knew exactly what he was looking for and got it on the first pitch. That's where an aggressive approach pays off. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. Slade back at it after giving up the souvenir.
Mikey Romero.
Mikey Romero in the box now. No balls and a strike. This pitch popped up. Nimala settles under this one
You got it.
and makes the catch.
The batter, the center fielder, number 1, Nelly
Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Nellie Taylor, 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, 0 and 1. Check swing, held up. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And that's a fair ball. Around first and heading for second. And it's a 2-out double. And that one must feel a little extra special given his struggles over the last 10 games or so. Well, he was a touch behind on that swing, but strong wrists and a good job of getting on plane meant he could make good contact and shoot it down the left field line. And the next batter, Max Ferguson. Runner at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but blocked. Down to second, but he'll dance back in safely. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. We're here in the top half of the third. 1 run in the inning so far. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but kept it close. Throw comes down to second, but he scrambles back safely. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got the strikeout looking. Nice job controlling the damage out there. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. Slade back out there to face the heavy hitters of this lineup. Not going to be easy. Liner picked on the hop at first. Steps on the bag. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Drew Earhart.
Nobody on with 1 out. Drew Earhart will hit next.
Hey-ha!
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Up the middle. That one will find its way through. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. So up next, Tyler McDonough. Flied to left the first time. That one ripped, but foul. Oh and 1, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 offering. Foul ball there. One-two offering. In the dirt, but blocked. Runner at first, one away. This one is labeled. That one hops against the fence. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Slade trying to hit the reset button after giving up the run. Not out of this jam yet either. Runner at second here and one away. Fastball in for a strike. On the ground, out to short, Nimala. And there's two away. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching.
Sogard.
Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Nick Sogard. Into center.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
And that's the end of the inning. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Midway through the fourth, Portland ahead in this game, 2-0. We're ready for the fifth inning. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Stanley Tucker.
Tucker.
Fouled off down the right side. Tucker, 23 years old, and while he's usually in right, today gets the start in left. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled hard the other way. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. That one is upstairs. Hit in the air, right field. It falls in, that's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mikey Romero.
So digging in, Mikey Romero. Great with the glove, but some inconsistency for him offensively. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nelly Taylor.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Slade, out of the game. Just never found a groove, wasn't really able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So they turn things over to the righty, Angel Bastardo, looking to keep this close. Slade, some decent work in a shorter start. Certainly could have done better in this one, but he battled and kept him in it. That's usually good enough, even if they took the loss this time.